Without further ado, going to tonight's very special guest, Matt Minarik. In studio. This is a real special treat. He is the president of the High Q Group, and actually, Matt was named IBM's #1 marketer 2 years in a row. During his time at IBM, Matt generated hundreds of millions of dollars in lead gen and revenue using some very creative marketing methods. His book here just came out, How to Generate Leads and Grow Your Business Now, by IBM's #1 marketer and lead generator, Matthew Minarik. With that intro, we give a very warm welcome. Matt, thank you for joining me here on Mind Your Business.
Thank you, Yitzchok. It's a pleasure to be here. I am blessed.
Yes, this is very special. Now, Matt, you have quite a envious resume. You held a senior position at IBM. And during the interview tonight, we're going to get to some great stories that you have about successes at IBM. But perhaps you could just share with us briefly about your journey.
The journey is funny. It's interesting. I started at the Ohio State University in biochemistry. Even had a year of graduate school in biochemistry.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah, I know.
How'd you wind up in marketing?
And then I went and got a degree as a physician assistant.
What?
Didn't like medicine at all. Couldn't tolerate it. My brothers were in Washington,
Wait a second.
D.C. It's true. It's true.
Do we have the right person here? What's going on here? Whoa, I didn't expect this.
But this is what led to the success. Honestly,
let me hear.
So my brothers were in Washington, D.C., working for Richard Viggy, one of the greatest direct mail fundraisers in the country. They went off and started their own agency, and they called me up, and I said, I really don't care for medicine. I said, come on, we need someone who's organized. And so they were the creative types. I went over to Washington, D.C., and I took my scientific methodology, statistical significance, we put that together with their creative juice, and it just blossomed. We just came up with a methodology that works. It works. So that's what happened. That's the journey. We're taking the science with the creative. As you say, Yitzchok, advertising and marketing, it's what? It's an art and a science.
That's right.
Yeah. And so that's what we did. We blended perfectly the art and the science.
Wow. What a background. I mean, I've heard of people pivoting, but that's like... I'm not even going to try to come up with some example now.
Some would say confused, but
but
it worked.
Whoa, you got me through a curveball there. But hey, you're in a great industry. Marky, we're comrades.
We are comrades.
We're going to jump right in now. What were some great marketing initiatives that you led while at IBM?
So what we found out, and I'm going to get to this a little bit later on, we talk about a very specific test that got us a 50% response rate.
What?
Yeah.
Am I hearing things again?
Yeah, no. This is
an engineer. The headset's working?
and
wow.
So what we...
Are you going to share it with us?
Yeah, I'm going to show you the exact methodology. It's all in the book, too. So if you could
Matt, I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, it's all right.
This is unreal. How to generate leads and grow your business now. It's available on Amazon. I'm sorry.
This is very exciting. It's a journey that basically what we do is we test. And so I had been testing for years running my agency. Then when I went over to IBM, they had me run the central region. I was a central region marketing manager. And I had, as a marketing agency, I had probably a couple dozen clients. All of a sudden, one day when I go to IBM, I have like 200 because I was a channel marketing manager. So I was an agency essentially for all the business partners for IBM. And so I had to do a repeatable process. So what we find out is that people, they like to talk about things themselves if you help them out, if you give them a little gift, right? Mm-hmm. So what we did, we got qualified leads by a methodology called BANT qualification. BANT, B-A-N-T, stands for budget, authority, need, and timing. And so what I would do is I would do these survey campaigns. It was a two-step process. You get them in, you ask them questions, you give them a gift, and they come back with this budget, authority, need, and timing. From that, you can delineate between an A, B, and C lead. And there's all kinds of tests. There must have been, by the time we got to the great results we got, we must have tested over 100 different items. I remember one test cell specifically. This is not IBM. It's another one. I'm going to tell you. Mm-hmm. May I jump around?
Absolutely.
This is for a propane company, and we wanted to test some offers and creatives. We'll get into that in just a minute. But we had 48 test cells. 48 test cells. We have the whole company around saying, who's going to guess which is the right one? And so I guessed it's going to be, test cell D7, okay? And I'm the smart guy, right? I'm the marketer guy. I know all this stuff. I always get it wrong. I always get it wrong. And
Shows you the importance of testing.
Because you never know. When we test, when we do a marketing campaign, it's what? It's just a snapshot of what's going on in the world today. Now, there are indicators. You do test in the past to know what not to do again.
Right.
And so you test these things, you make sure they're statistically significant, and you do a sequence of importance. And we'll get to that in just a second. But 48 test cells, and I had the wrong one, of course. In fact, I think the secretary of the front, I think she guessed it right. One of those.
Wow, but right, we don't want to knock her, but it was just a guess, basically.
No, it wasn't a guess on her. She was smart.
Wow.
She said, "This is what they're going to win."
I love the honor of interviewing C-level executives and sharing their great advice and perspective on Mind Your Business. I'd love to get your feedback. Post it in the comments below and subscribe. You'll never miss an edition of Mind Your Business.